For centuries, the sands of Egypt have whispered secrets of unimaginable wealth, treasures buried beneath the golden dunes, guarded by time itself. But perhaps none has captivated the world's imagination quite like the lost gold of the pharaohs. This is not merely a legend of riches, it's a story of power, faith, and the eternal struggle between man and mortality. Archaeologists have uncovered countless wonders, golden masks, jeweled amulets, and ornate sarcophagi, yet they all point towards something greater, something still hidden. The royal treasure hoards that ancient kings concealed to accompany them into the afterlife. From the mighty Tutankhamun to the elusive Ramses II, each ruler sought to cheat death through wealth, adorning their tombs with gold that symbolized divine power and immortality. But not every pharaoh's resting place was discovered. Many vanished beneath the shifting sands, erased from maps and memory by floods, earthquakes, and the very desert meant to protect them. Over millennia, grave robbers, foreign invaders, and even priests of later dynasties looted or reburied treasures to safeguard them. Some historians claim that vast stores of gold were hidden deliberately, moved from the Valley of the Kings during times of turmoil to secret vaults known only to the high priests of Amun. In the early 20th century, when Howard Carter uncovered the tomb of Tutankhamun, the world thought the greatest secret of Egypt had been revealed. Yet even that glittering discovery represented only a fraction of the treasures once buried beneath the Nile sands. Ancient records hint at lost tombs, the burial chambers of Amenhotep III, Queen Tiye, and the mysterious Pharaoh Akhenaten, the heretic king who defied Egypt's gods. What happened to their gold? Some say it was melted down and hidden by priests fleeing the Persians. Others believe it lies sealed in underground labyrinths connected to temples along the Nile, chambers whose existence remains unproven but constantly rumored among explorers. Even today, satellite scans and radar imaging have revealed anomalies beneath the desert, hinting at structures untouched by human hands for thousands of years. Could these be the fabled vaults of gold that Egypt's kings took to their graves? Or are they mere illusions, tricks of the shifting earth? As we begin this journey into the past, one truth is certain. The lost gold of the pharaohs is more than treasure. It's a symbol of humankind, its eternal desire to defy death and hold on to power beyond the grave. Deep beneath the sands of Egypt, a chilling whisper has echoed through history for millennia, the curse of the pharaohs. It's a legend that warns of a grim fate for any who dare disturb the eternal rest of the ancient kings. For some, it's mere superstition. For others, an undeniable, terrifying truth. When archaeologist Howard Carter unearthed Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922, the world was spellbound. It was the greatest archaeological find in history. The golden chariots, the jeweled daggers, and the iconic solid gold death mask captivated millions. But this moment of triumph soon spiraled into a story of darkness and dread. Just a few months after the discovery, Carter's financial backer, Lord Carnarvon, died suddenly and mysteriously. His death was attributed to an infected mosquito bite. But the timing was uncanny. On the very night he died, all the lights in Cairo inexplicably went out. Back in London, his beloved dog let out a single howl and dropped dead. The headline screamed, "The Pharaoh's curse strikes." Skeptics dismissed it as a string of bizarre coincidences. But the strange events didn't stop there. Over the next decade, a disturbing number of people connected to the excavation met untimely ends. A radiologist who X-rayed Tutankhamun's mummy died from an unknown illness. An American visitor to the tomb died of a fever shortly after. Even Howard Carter, though he lived for many more years, was said to be haunted by the whispers, living a life of isolation, forever tied to the legend that he had unleashed something ancient and malevolent. But was this truly a supernatural curse, or was it something the pharaohs had planned all along, a final, ingenious line of defense? Modern scientists have a different theory. They suggest that these ancient sealed tombs could have been perfect incubators for toxic molds and deadly bacteria, preserved for thousands of years in the still, dry air. When Carter's team broke the seals, they might have released these invisible killers into the atmosphere. To the ancient Egyptians, however, it wasn't about biology. It was about divine justice. They left warnings for anyone who would dare trespass. Inscriptions found on tomb walls were not subtle. One famous warning reads, "Death shall come on swift wings to him who disturbs the peace of the king." And these weren't just idle threats. They were a form of psychological warfare. The priests of the New Kingdom were masters of manipulation. They understood that fear was the most powerful guardian of all. By invoking the wrath of gods like Anubis, the jackal-headed protector of the dead, they ensured that even centuries later, grave robbers would think twice before breaking a sacred seal. Yet despite the dire warnings and the growing legend of the curse, the magnetic pull of gold proved irresistible. From ancient thieves tunneling through solid rock by torchlight to modern treasure hunters with advanced technology, people have always been willing to risk everything for a chance at the Pharaoh's unimaginable riches. And with each new tomb discovered, each new treasure brought to light, the legend of the curse only grew stronger, intertwining fact with fear. But maybe the real curse wasn't a magical spell cast by a long-dead king. Perhaps the true curse was something far more human: greed, the insatiable hunger for gold and glory that drove people to obsession, madness, betrayal, and even death. The Pharaoh's gold wasn't just treasure. It was a temptation, a test of character that few could pass without losing a piece of their soul. As the golden tombs of Egypt continue to reveal their long-held secrets, one haunting question remains. What other royal tombs still lie buried beneath the sands, protected not just by stone and time, but by something far more ancient and powerful than fear itself? Thanks for watching. If you were captivated by the mysteries of ancient Egypt, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the unknown. We'll see you in the next video.